And we're going to do, this is for songwriting purposes, I'm going to give you a 12-bar blues, kind of country blues style. And first of all, I'm going to explain to you what a 12-bar blues is, for those of you who don't know that. I'll make this quick. If you take the major scale, a blues song has a 1, 4, and 5 in it. And what that means is, if I play at the major scale, the first note is, we're in the key of A. The first note is an A. 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth note is a D. And the fifth note is an E. Okay, the chords to this song are A, D, and E. That's a 1, 4, and 5. The 1 is an A, 4 is a D, and the 5 is an E. Now, a 12-bar blues is not a song. It's just the progression. It's just the order that the chords go in. So we're going to play the 1 chord, which is, we're going to play that 4 times, or 4 measures, I should say. Here's 1 measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's once. So you're going to play that 4 times. Then we're going to go to the 4 chord, which is D. And we're going to play that for 2 measures. Come back to the 1 chord for 2 measures. So we have A for 4, D for 2, and A for 2. Then we reach what I call the turnaround, and that is where you introduce the E chord, or the 5 chord. And each one of these chords, you've got 8 measures so far, 4, 2, and 2. A's 4, D's 2, and A is 2. We reach the turnaround, and each one of these chords, you've got 4 measures left. 8, 12, you got 4 left. You have E1, D1, A1, and E1. That is a 5, 4, 1, 5. That's the turnaround. So if I played that, here's E, D, A, E. So in a nutshell, that's what a 12-bar blues is. I really recommend that you study 12-bar blues, because that's something that is kind of a mainstay in guitar playing. Everybody knows how to play 12-bar blues. So if you jam with somebody, you've got something in common. Even if you don't know any of their songs, you can still play some kind of 12-bar blues. So now let's get down to the song. What I'm doing here is I'm playing just a typical rock pattern, except instead of just using the 5th and 4th strings like most people do, I'm going to add a harmony to this. I'm going to add the 3rd string. So on the 1st chord, I'm playing the 5th string, the 4th string 2nd fret, and the 3rd string 2nd fret. Then I'm playing the 5th string, the 4th string 4th fret, 3rd string 2nd fret. So all I've done is basically add this ring finger on here, but I'm still playing the note on the 3rd string. Then I'm going to move to the 5th fret of the 4th string and the 4th fret of the 3rd string. So I have this. So now I have, and then I go back to where I just came from, which is 2nd fret of the 3rd string and 4th fret of the 4th string. So I have, okay, so that's 1 measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1 measure. Then I added a little twist to the song so it didn't just sound so plain. Is I'm going to add this little dissonant figure here. What I've got is I'm playing the 4th string 4th fret and then the 3rd string 5th fret, and I'm going to slide both of those notes up 1 fret. Okay, so 4 to 5 and 5 to 6. And then I'm just going to simply hit the 1st string open. So I have, now that is 4 measures in A, because this was 1 measure, and this is actually 1 measure. You let it ring out, and it adds up to 1 measure. Now we're going to go to the 4 chord, which is D, and I'm going to play a D7 chord down here, add a couple of things to it. We're going to add the 3rd fret of the 1st string, which makes it suspended, which is kind of a pretty sounding chord. So I'm playing, I'm just hitting the 4th string open, and I'm going to pull off with my little finger, and again it's a pull off, and then the 4th string again, and hit the 2nd string open, and hammer it back onto the 1st fret. So I just do that twice, and that's 2 measures. Okay, so and then we're going to go back to the A. Same thing that we did before. That's 2 measures. So now we're up to 8 measures. Now, instead of doing the E like a normal E7 down here, just a regular E, I'm going to come up and play this E up here. This is actually, in case you don't know this is actually an E chord right here. And I'm just going to take the 5th string and the 3rd string out of this chord, which the 3rd string is on the 9th fret and the 5th string is on the 11th fret. I'm going to hit the 6th string first, and then the 5th string and the 3rd string, and I'm going to slide that down 2 frets and hit the 1st string open. Okay, and you can add more. Remember, in an E chord, the 1st and 2nd strings are both open, so you can play both of those strings if you wanted to. So I'm going to play the E for 1 measure, the D for 1 measure, the A for 1 measure, and then I'm going to end. This is everybody calls this the Jimi Hendrix chord. This chord's been around long before Jimi Hendrix was around, but he used it so much everybody called it that. This is I'll spell this out for you. This is the 5th string 7th fret, 4th string 6th fret, 3rd string 7th fret, 2nd string 8th fret. Okay. And the way you finger this too, this really lends itself to vibrato. Okay. So we have. A 12-bar blues, kind of country style, blues style, and you could put lyrics over that. And again, I want to stress, when you do these songs, don't just take exactly what I've given you. Take this and add this to something you already got, or maybe start off with this thing, and then go to this. Just turn it around, do something different, so you put your own stamp on it. So. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and we will see you soon. Bye.